Hi, I just did a video showing the Revlon Revlon One Step Volumizing Hair Dryer, I believe is what it's called. I just did that to dry and basically straighten and smooth my hair all in one fell swoop, and it's so fast, quick, and wonderful. Did that, so the Revlon One Step Hair Volumizing Dryer. So I have used this 3 times and I'm extremely impressed. And I think that if your hair is wilder than mine, I think it would even be a more wonderful thing for you. This dries it and straightens it all in one swoop. And I literally did that to my hair in 7 minutes the very first time I tried it. So it works really well. And that is how I do my hair, and I'm telling you that took no time at all. Really liking this. I want to thank Stacy. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're the one that asked me to try it, and I'm really glad I did. So any of you who have suggestions and things you'd like me to give a try, I'll be happy to listen. I will give it a try if it seems like something that's up my alley, and I will let you know. And I really am very happy with this. Love it. I'm glad I tried it. Thank you. And now I need to go put some makeup on. And now I need to put some makeup on this face. I will definitely be trying a new brush. I will be using the Aspen Ovard for Tarte palette, which I'm really enjoying, and show you a couple other things too. So let's just get going. I need to open this. This is a foundation brush from It Cosmetics, and we have a new Ulta really close, and I'm so excited about it because I used to have to drive 25 minutes. I mean, wow, but you know, still 25 minutes to get to one. And so now I have one like 5 minutes from my house. So very happy about that. Anyway, the lady was lovely. I say lady, she had to have been maybe 20 years old, told me that this was a really good one. It's from It Cosmetics. It's really good for foundation. I love my beauty blender. You know I love my beauty blender. But sometimes I just feel like I want to try a brush again. So that's what we're going to do. And my moisturizer of choice is this Glow Recipe Watermelon. I love it. It's cooling. It's light. It smells refreshing. Oh, it's just so good. So I really do like it. It has some hyaluronic acid in it, so it does a little bit of plumping at the same time, and you know, you can't go wrong with that. So there's that. Feels so good to have some of that on there. We are using my tried and true always, the CC, the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC 50 SPF, which I love, and I use it in light. I did buy a medium, because I think that soon this will be too light for me, and this is the next step up. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Just pump a little bit on the back of my hand, and now I'm gonna try this brush. I have not used anything but the beauty blender with this for the longest time. So we're gonna see what this does. It does really get in there. That's nice. Okay, I'm liking this brush. I'm looking in my makeup mirror in case you're wondering. I'm gonna flip it around to the magnified like crazy side. Okay, here's my thing. I don't like feeling like I see brush marks, you know? I mean, obviously, who would? And I don't really feel like I see brush marks, which is good. Okay, my nose is a little iffy, but okay, I just need that to settle in a little. Okay, I'm going to try to use the same brush for concealer. Let's see how that works. Let's use my Derma Blend Professional Smooth Liquid Camo in Fair. This is going to be kind of big for this, but let's try it. Okay, I think that's, I mean, you can do it if you just have this brush, but it's probably not the most ideal one for concealer. It's not bad though. It works. Hey, if it works, right? Not bad. I always set my under eye with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. Strange, but it works so well. It's so finely milled and it just works so beautifully under the eye as a setting powder. And my next favorite is my Charlotte Tilbury, and I keep trying to use the last bits of this, like squeezing this together and swirling it around and all that stuff just to get that last bit. But I do have that extra one waiting in the wings, my new one, when I get finished with this. But I just hate to leave that little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, that's product. I don't want to leave it. So, yeah. Just lightly put that around to set the rest. I'm gonna do my go-to quick eyebrow with my eyebrow brush from Smashbox. I love this one. The angled brow brush by Smashbox. This is my very, very favorite. It just dab, 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 dab. It just darkens a little and fills in any sparse spots. Takes 2 seconds. Done. Eyes. Okay, let's do eyes. Like I said, I'm using the Aspen Ovard for Tarte palette. I showed this on my Instagram when I first got it, I think last week. I've been using it a lot and really enjoying it. I like that it's, you know, these colors are just so natural, really good. MAC flat shader brush. I always grab the lightest, most matte color and I put it under my brow bone. And then I also, if you follow me much, you know this, I also don't do that sparkly bit here. I don't like the look of that. I think that looks unnatural and it just brings your attention there. And I think what you want to do with the lightness there is to make your eyes look like they're further apart. So I really don't want attention brought there for me personally. I know I'm in the minority there, but I like to take a matte, very light color, lighter than your skin, and just put it in that deep in here where that hollow is that gets dark. Just put a little bit there, and that just tends to look like widen the look of your eyes. It just brings your eyes out further. So to me, that's what works. So I put the same color here, which is matte. Make sure it's matte and put it in here. And that really helps me a lot. Then I take that same brush and I use these more shimmery type of a really light tone here. In this case, it's the one that's called Brilliance. And I put that all over the lid. I do not use eyelid primer hardly ever. I just don't find that it's necessary for me personally. So I just put that all over the lid, up into the crease area, and a little beyond. And everything, that works kind of as a primer for me. And then I take a more fluffy, like a 217 from MAC, and I find like a matte color that's not too dark, but kind of a light. This one's perfect for this. It's called Tea Time. Grab a little bit of that, and I stick that right there in the crease, a little above for me because my natural crease is really low. And I fake it to make it a little higher because otherwise I'd have absolutely no eyelid left, see? Yeah. So that just goes windshield wiper across. Then I go back to the first brush I was using, the more flat shader brush. And I find a bit of a darker color. I don't want to go too dark today, so I'm just going to use this one up here called High School Sweetheart. And I just load up the brush a little bit with that one. And then I just do this outer crease, this outer bit of the V there and into the crease. Just to darken things up a smidge. And I mean a smidge because these are light colors. There's nothing dramatic and smoky or anything about this at all. Now if you want to go a little darker, you can go in with Road Trip. And that definitely adds darkness. So I place it here and here. Once it's placed there, I take my fluffier 239 and I just blend that in. Make sure it's blended nicely. This e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Love it for just taking it all over. It's dry, there's nothing on it, no product. I just use it to blend everything. At this point, I just use it to blend everything on my eye. Even though it's a concealer brush, it works really well for blending your eye products. Now, last bit I do, if I'm feeling funky and want to, I either throw in a color or a sparkly type of bit, and today I want to try Endless Summer, which is right here. It's just got a little bit of sparkle to it. I just kind of pop that on the brush, and right there in the middle section, I just add that. Middle to the inside area, not too far in. Just add a little bit of sparkle there and a little bit of sheen. Like that. This is a Coastal Scents number 14 brush. It's just kind of got a flat, as you can see, this kind of a brush. And that's what I use for my liner. I don't really want to use a whole bunch of liner when I'm doing a light look like this. So I'll just pick one of those mattes, generally speaking, and just pop into that. And just go under the eye. And it just gives just enough to make it look like there's something there. So now I'm gonna pop on a little mascara. We're gonna go with the Thrive. I like this so much. It's just a simple, natural looking, just beautiful mascara. And I love the company too, what they stand for. So that's good too. So now it is time for my beloved Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer. I really do love this stuff. It just gives me just enough glow that I feel like I don't look as dead. I just do around the perimeters of my face. And under my neck, my chin. And maybe I'll pinch the brush a little bit. Just get a little bit up here. Gives a little bit of life to my face. So now in this Aspen Ovard kit comes this beautiful blush called Made You Blush and this highlighter called Pure Soul. And I like both of them very much, so let's use those today. Just a little bit. I love this naturalness. Just has such a pretty natural flush to it. And I love Tarte blushes, so it's nice to have that in the kit. Another color. Don't you love this face? That's my applying blush face. Okay, and then we will go with this beautiful, beautiful highlighter. Just a little. I don't like it to be too crazy. And a lot of times, just because, I will take my finger and add just a little bit up here when I'm just feeling like playing. Another highlight that I just recently purchased and I'm enjoying, it was available for sale on QVC the day of the royal wedding, and it is by Becca. It's a Becca Skin Perfector Pressed Powder, the Shimmering Skin Perfector, but it's called Royal Glow. It's so pretty. Look, they have this crown, stamped in. It's so beautiful. Now this is a very shimmery, as the Becca products are. Look at my burn. I burned myself making fried rice the other day. It's a very shimmery, it has a lot of sparkle to it, so if that's not your vibe, then don't go with it. But right now I have that other highlighter on. It's just a really light little glow, and I guess I can try to pop on a little bit of this just to see, so you can sort of see what that's like too. It's just much more glowy. You might not even be able to tell, but yeah, there you can for sure. I need to blend that in a little bit better because heaven help me, I don't want to light up the skies. But it's a beautiful, beautiful highlight. I'm really enjoying it, but it is quite sparkly, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to do my lips with something, again, pretty basic, so let's see, what should I use today? So for lips today, I'm just going to put on some MAC Subculture. Just line a little bit. Just a little like that, and then pop in the Bear Pop by Clinique, number 02. Simple, easy. It tends to stay better when you have a liner under it first. And then I will spray with my Glam Glow Setter. I still have some of this. I would use it every single day pretty much, unless, you know, I'm not wearing makeup. There, that ought to do it. Bulletproof. That's the whole deal. That's my face for the day. Yeah, there we are. There we have it. And I'm glad you joined me. I've done my hair, I've done my face. Now I need to go and do some stuff. So I hope you had a really great day, or you're having a really great day, and I will see you real soon. Bye.